Right, my setup for all this. Here's a 3000 fan fed, 704 edge first strike, 8 to 14 pound. I'm actually running 20 over this. These are way undergun to what they say. Up to half an ounce. Let's give it another shot. Righto, rundown on how I fish this. Completely different, most likely to most of yous. It's pretty easy. Casting out. Once she is as far as you can cast it across the flat. This flat I'm on is about 2 feet deep. Trying to spot lock every 30 meters, 20 meters, different ground. It's out. Give it 4 to 5 good jabs with the rod tip down. So wind that slack line up. 3 or 4 jabs, slack line. And just repeat this. The colour I got on, the reason it is that colour is so I can see it on the flat. I can't see a natural colour from this far off. The longer you can keep an eye on this, the more fish you're going to see come up on it. With your hits, they can come at a couple of jabs. You'll get hit now, hit when it starts floating. When it's sitting on the surface like this, they'll come and boof it off the top. Just keep an eye on where that lure is tracking through the water is your main concern. Leader wise, I've got what, 3 feet of 20 pound. And the reason being, if I do get a big dog and it swallows it, I want that lure back. A little bit expensive to be losing to a flatfish. Cast it out, a couple of jabs, let it float back to the surface. A couple of jabs, let it float to the surface. Just a repeat. You're not going to get a hell of a lot of fish doing this. The fish you do get are fun to catch, being surface wise. If you do get a big dog, they are usually pretty big. The more ground you can cover doing this, the more likely you're going to come across them. But fishing so shallow like this, you will spook them, and there's nothing you can really do about it unless you want to start miles out and fish into it. This sand flat's that big, I really don't mind if I spook a couple of fish here and there. Rightio, cast it out. Right, get in as far as across that flood as you can. Let it sit there after it hits. There's sometimes they'll come up and have a look at, see what just hit the water. So jab, jab, jab. There we go, fish on. Now we'll spot lock this boat. It's not the biggest fish, but it's an okay fish. Haven't done too much. Back this drag off and let it go for a run. And he's engulfed that. That's 130 bent minnow. And he has absolutely nailed it. If you're using one of these Berkeley nets to try and do big flathead, go and buy a real net, because these are crap for this. These are tiny. There we go, guys. 130 bent. Yes, it's a big cake. Yes, he just laid on it. Oh yes, look at the size of that thing. All right, now we're going to get the net set up. Go, bud, go for a run. Please go for a run. You are big. Oh, the size of him. Take your time, get everything ready. Rightio, now spot lock. This is a real one. We're in the 80s. Hoping anyway. It's my third spot now after previous one. This is going to make a bit of a mess when it goes in the net. It's going to be all tangled. Wow, I reckon it's got to be close to 80. There's a bent in the gob, on the side of the face actually, one in the mouth. I've had to get everything done again, guys. It is a nightmare trying to get the lure out, but it's out. Fish is in the water. Here we go. How big we got? And this is why we fish surface lures. Oh yeah. I'm thinking 85. 90! On surface, Bent Minnow 130. Fucking you guilty! $91 on the dot. Oh. Head butted up hard against the side. 91. Oh.